From the ancient Sumerians to modern stargazers, humans have always looked up at the night sky and sought meaning in the stars. This innate drive to find order in chaos, to assign intent where there may be none, and to weave stories from celestial motions is rooted in the very fabric of human psychology. Three foundational traits, pattern recognition, agency detection, and causality seeking, have not only helped us survive, but also shaped our spiritual beliefs, scientific endeavors, and cultural narratives for millennia. Hi, I'm Sara. Welcome to the Afterlife Files. I will now hand you over to Jim.
Thank you, Sara. And welcome everyone to the Afterlife Files, where Sara and I explore this profound impulse not only throughout the heavens, but also beyond the boundaries of life itself. We investigate how these same instincts, our hunger for patterns, our projection of agency, and our need for causal stories shape humanity's most enduring question: what comes after? Join us as we explore how the cosmos of the mind has built the architectures of belief, myth, and the eternal search for what lies in the great beyond. Let us explore how these instincts turn the cosmos into a stage for gods, myths, and discovery.
Humans are wired to seek patterns, a cognitive instinct honed by evolution to decipher survival cues in chaos. From spotting predators in tall grass to predicting seasonal shifts, this skill transforms scattered data into actionable knowledge. Yet, its power extends beyond utility. Our brains weave narratives from randomness, finding figures in cloud formations or faces in burn marks. This duality reveals both ingenuity and vulnerability. While pattern recognition fuels innovation and creativity, it also risks mistaking illusion for truth, as when ancient societies projected meaning onto cosmic voids.
The night sky epitomized this tension. Long before science, stars were storytellers. Cultures globally etched myths into celestial maps, linking Ursa Major to a bear or Sirius to divine omens. These constellations were more than folklore. They became tools for sailors, farmers, and timekeepers, anchoring human life to the cosmos. However, the same impulse that charted the heavens also fostered superstition, blurring the line between observation and imagination. In seeking order, we often imposed it, turning the void into a mirror of our own yearning for connection.
As we gaze up at the starry night sky, our minds wander to the mysteries of the universe, and we cannot help but wonder if there is more to it than just celestial mechanics. This innate curiosity stems from our brain's tendency to detect agency, the inclination to assign intention and purpose to natural events. It is an evolutionary leftover, a safeguard that protected our ancestors from potential threats by mistaking a rustling leaf for a lurking predator. This hyperactive agency detection device has been hardwired into our brains, leading us to perceive the world as a place where events are driven by purpose and intent, rather than just random chance.
The consequences of this agency detection can be seen throughout history. As ancient cultures sought to explain the workings of the universe through the actions of gods and goddesses, the sun's journey across the sky became a chariot ride, while the moon's phases reflected a goddess's changing moods. Thunderstorms were the wrath of an angry deity, and comets were omens of impending doom. As we look back on these ancient myths, it is clear that our brains are wired to seek out patterns and assign meaning, even when none exists. This tendency has shaped our understanding of the world and our place within it, giving rise to a rich tapestry of stories, myths, and legends that continue to captivate and inspire us to this day.
Long before science demystified the cosmos, ancient civilizations draped the stars and skies in human form, weaving tales of celestial personalities. Helios, the Greek sun god, was imagined driving a fiery chariot across the heavens, while Norse rain was the breath of Freyr. In India, Surya's seven-horse chariot raced the dawn. These stories were not mere fancy, they were bridges between the vast unknown and human comprehension, letting people see purpose in planetary paths and meaning in the moon's cycle.
Today, we still clothe the inanimate in humanity, cheering as rovers explore Mars, or calling thunderstorms fierce and wrathful. This urge to humanize stems from a deep cognitive impulse to make the unknowable relatable. By casting the universe in human light, early societies built moral frameworks where scarcity was retribution and harvests were blessings. Though we now understand the science, our hearts still lean on these stories, finding comfort in a cosmos that feels a little more like home.
In the shadow of ancient mountains, beneath skies painted by uncharted mysteries, early humans grappled with the question that still haunts us: why? When the Nile surged or the sun vanished, their minds wove stories to tame the chaos. A Mesopotamian priest might whisper of Tiamat's cosmic clash, while a Chinese farmer saw a dragon gnawing at the heavens. These myths were not mere fancy. They were the first maps of a world teetering between fear and wonder, stitching cause to effect with threads of imagination.
Yet, curiosity pressed deeper. As Greeks charted constellations and Chinese scholars timed eclipses, wonder gave way to method. Ptolemy's spheres and Copernicus's sunlit dance emerged not to kill myth, but to fulfill its promise. The why of the cosmos shifted from dragon jaws to equations, yet the hunger for answers rooted in firelit caves remains unchanged. Today we still ask why, bridging ancient awe with the tools of reason.
Centuries ago, ancient sky watchers wove tales of gods and monsters into the stars, sparking a curiosity that now drives scientists to decode the universe. Myths have evolved into physics, yet the cosmos stays indifferent. Still, our minds light it with meaning, turning vast darkness into maps of wonder. We remain explorers and artists, etching our yearning for connection into the night.
A child today traces constellations, just as their ancestors did, blurring the line between myth and science. We are stardust and storytellers, crafting legends that mirror our quest to belong. Each story, a fingerprint of our humanity, bridges the gap between the cosmos and our souls. With wonder and humility, we keep gazing, not to conquer the unknown, but to find ourselves reflected in the stars. So, we see that the cosmos was never just a void to be measured. It was a canvas, and the brushes we used to paint it, pattern recognition, agency detection, and causality, were forged not in the stars but within us, in the very architecture of the human mind.
That is right, Jim. And if these instincts could build heavens and populate them with gods, what then did they build when we turned them not upward but inward? When we asked the most intimate, terrifying, and hopeful question of all: what happens when the light in this vessel goes out?
In our next chapter, we will follow these same instincts beyond the edge of life. We will see how pattern seeking sculpts visions of the afterlife, how agency detection paints portraits of spirits and guides, and how our need for a causal story weaves the tapestry of reincarnation, judgment, and eternity.
The universe outside is vast, but the universe within, the one that dreams of gods and afterlives, that may be the greatest frontier of all.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you do not miss where we go next.
Until next time, keep looking. This has been the Afterlife Files.